congratulations on your commitment to Army. Uh, how does it feel, number one, to have the process kind of done over with? I know it's been a long process for you. A lot of schools have been interested, reached out to you. Just how does it feel to have this all finished?
There's a big relief, you don't got to worry about posting stuff on Twitter and being like, "Hey, coaches, look at me." So, there's a big relief off, and I can just play and do my thing on the field. So it feels good.
Was this kind of a big deal for you to get this decision done over with, out of the way here before your senior season?
Yeah, it was a priority. I wanted to get it done before the season in August or July, and I didn't really expect to do it as soon as I did, but I'm glad I did. So.
Ultimately for you, what made Army the choice for you? I know you had multiple options, a lot of different schools looking at you from the MAC level and, and everywhere in between. But what was it about Army that ultimately made them the choice?
Yeah, so we had a lot of questions about the service after, but we got a lot of answers that we liked. So that was one of the big decisions. And then it's a world-class degree. I mean, you can't get any better. It's like Ivy League. So, and then, the football has a historic tradition. And, I can get the ball at running back or wide receiver. So all the factors just led to the decision right there.
Yeah, for you, was this kind of what went into this decision, with the service aspect of everything and the football side of stuff, what went into this decision for you?
So one of my biggest things is life after football, because you can't play football forever. So, and I think Army is the best school for that of all my options. And I know it's far away, but go where you're wanted. And that's what I've always been told through this whole recruiting process, and they seem to wanted me the most. So that's where I went.
In regards to the service aspect afterwards, just how big of a deal was that for you as well, and just what does it mean to be able to kind of don a different uniform once your football playing days are done too?
Yeah, it's something unique in my family. I think I'll be the first to do that, so that's pretty cool. And then, obviously to serve my country is a great opportunity, and I actually never thought that I'd be here, but weighing the options and the right place for me is this the right place, so.
Looking at the football side of stuff, how do you see yourself fitting in with their offense, what they do, and just ultimately that style of play that they like to play?
Yeah, so their offense is actually pretty similar to where I'm at Columbia City. So it works in my favor. I'm familiar with that style. So I could be a slot back there or a wide receiver, so I can be kind of a hybrid guy.
For you, where do you feel like you still need to grow the most here as you get ready to make this jump to that next level, to that FBS level of football that Army plays in?
Yeah, so physically developing, putting on some muscle, and getting a better ball carrier. So those two aspects, definitely.
When you talk to the coaches, what did they identify in you that they liked about you and your skill set, that they felt like you fit into their offensive game plan as well? I know you mentioned, obviously, they see you playing a couple of different positions, whether it's the tailback or the slot receiver kind of a thing. But what did they identify in you and your skill set that they liked?
Oh, yeah, one thing they told me was they like my high point ability, how I can get a jump ball. So something I tried to work on very early because, Army, when they do throw, they look for it to be a big play. So they think I can do that for them.
You've been a dynamic player here at Columbia City, just on both sides of the football, but especially offensively. How do you feel like your time here at Columbia City has helped prepare you for this next level of football?
Yeah, I think the coaches here have done a really good job at trying to get me the ball, even though, it's a run-heavy offense. So I think they've done a good job of that, and I think Army, obviously being similar to that, they try to get their playmakers the ball. So I think it's going to be similar from here to there in terms of offensively.
Obviously, one of the big draws is that Army-Navy game every single year. It's one of the only games played on that last Saturday of the season. How excited are you to get to play in that kind of an atmosphere, to get to play in that game and be a part of that tradition as well?
I've seen some highlights of it. I haven't been myself, but it is electrifying, I know, and I can't wait. Hopefully I can get to one on a game day visit this year. We'll see, but I can't wait for it. It's going to be electric.
What's kind of been the reaction like so far here from friends, family, everyone like that after your commitment, and what's it been like to kind of have that support from these people?
No, this community, they've been really supportive of it. They obviously, the military and the football side, they're very happy for me, and just all support so far, and it's been really, I'm grateful for it.
Senior year coming up, what's kind of your goals, your expectations for yourself, for this team going into this year, especially with this decision off of your back now?
Team first, we're trying to win sectional, regional, get to a semi-state and state. That's a big goal for us. I think we have the up-front personnel to do it this year, so I'm really excited for that. And individually, just prove to myself that I can play at FBS level and break some more records and stuff like that. So.
Any idea what you plan on studying when you go over there?
Yeah, economics or business finance. Haven't really picked between one of the two, but something in the business field.